It is March 24th, 2021. That is a Wednesday. We have Overwatch cases. The current case is a Nyx assassin. He is a Crusader. He is marked for feeding. It is 11:19 in the game. It's 7-6. Our boy Nyx. I should always click here first, because I'm usually off camera. Yep, went off camera. 0, 0, and 1. So no deaths right now. He's level 5, level 7 Ursa, level 9 Dragon Knight mid, level 7 Wraith King. Oh, Wraith King's off lane, maybe. Hard to tell at this point. I don't even see it. Like, Wraith King is currently mid with the Ursa. Okay, 7, 6, 10, 3, 10. I'm gonna guess that's a mid Pugna and probably a safe lane Phantom Assassin. Okay, we're gonna actually maybe level 10 on Phantom Assassin with no kills might be a mid lane, because you never know these games. Who's mid right now? Pugna. Okay, probably Pugna. We're gonna hit play. Or actually, we're gonna go back a little. So maybe Wraith King. Well, no, because it was purple over. Oh, maybe I was reading that wrong. Oh no, he's teleporting. Okay. Nyx is going over here. He's blocking the camp. That's not feeding. Don't mark him as feeding. That's griefing. Even if he starts feeding. Looking at the game, because I had it loaded up beforehand, Nyx is 0, 7, and 1. So, you know, he dies some. This right here is probably the entire game. He apparently does not like this Ursa. Maybe the Ursa was off lane? Good. And now Chen's just trying to defend for no reason. You can't defend 3-on-1 as a Chen. Yeah, so Nyx is just blocking camps. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised then, yeah, if Ursa was the offlaner. Or wanted to be offlaner. Yeah, Nyx goes invis, it dissolves, stands there, lets him kill him. Now he watches the rest of the team die. Yeah, if he picked Nyx and was like, I'm an offlane Nyx. Oh, now he's destroying items. Why are we jumping to markers? Turn the markers off.
Guess what's happening to Dyer's bottom tower? Dyer just couldn't.
Apparently he died in the 2 seconds between jumping to the markers. What happened there? He TPs, he destroys his... Oh, is that a ward? Why are you destroying the wards? Like, if you're gonna destroy something, destroy the Urn of Shadows. And then he feeds. I mean, this is guilty. Oh, like a classic griefer who's...
Guess what's happening to
Go back to yourself, dude. Like the classic griefer. Where is him? There. He's got the Gem of True Sight in his buy bar here. Or his quick buy bar. Because he wants to buy Gem of True Sight and then feed it.
Top towers taking hits.
Up there he goes. Destroys the rest of his items. That was a text? Okay. Wait, now he's dewarding. What? Oh, these guys. Like you're already guilty at this point. And he's gonna go feed the gem. He's not stopping feeding the gem. I guess he dewarded to show them where the ward is. There, he feeds the gem. Well, had enough gold to buy back, so now he's gonna come feed again.
Somebody's on a roll. Dyer's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
The interesting thing is, though, it was a 5k gold advantage, I guess, at the beginning, and PA and Pugna were both level 10, while only the dead Dragon Knight was, so there is that, but, like, it was 7-6. They had one more kill. This game ends soon, after our boy Nyx feeds a few more times.
The Dyer best do something
Okay,
about
he's got more
that
wards.
tower.
Maybe he's smart enough now to realize.
Guess what's
Well, he was
happening?
blocking camps with him, but like, yeah, do something stupid with him. Place him or give him the
Do
enemies.
something about that bottom
Denying the
tower.
wards is dumb.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business. The Dire gave up a bottom tower. Dire's mid tower's having technical
Okay, Ursa's
difficulties.
probably reporting him,
Dire's
or
mid-tower
Ursa
will
is in all chat saying, or in chat saying, "What the hell are you doing, you idiot?" Because this is a U.S. West game, so he might also be saying, "Ay, pichi pendejo."
Radiant tower's in bad shape. No breaking down the radiant structures. Mid-rags is getting swamped. Dire's mid-rags. The Dire's mid-rags.
Now he says, "GG, fun game."
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape. Radiant's top towers take Dire's mid-tower won't last much longer. Radiant's top tower's hurting.
Okay, here we go. Here's our, it's the end of the game. This guy's already guilty. We're going to go into our chat log here. Good luck, have fun. No, that's the Phantom Assassin. Good luck, all. I played with Nyx and Ursa before. Nyx is good, but Ursa's ass. That's the, Chen. So the Chen's already causing trouble. How much of an ass? Badass. Nyx, he placed wards in all of our jungle camps and is intentionally feeding. That's the Dragon Knight. Why? Who knows? Big B brain. Why was he a lone bot? He wants to impact the game somehow. He can't do it positively, so he takes the easy route. He has no items either. Brah. Why, Nyx? What a waste of time. That's why you always Q roll Q. Help you unblock. This is fun. Let us end. Sorry, Nyx, I know you feel bad, but doing this will make it hurt you too. Fun games. Someone on our end was like, I've played with Nyx. He's good. Guess not. Well, now I think we know why Nyx is only Crusader. It was Chen. It was me. IDK. Guess not. Was right about Ursa, though. XD. GG fun game. Report Nyx. Good luck next game, guys. Sorry, GL next game, guys. Yeah, so actually everybody was pretty friendly considering Nyx was being a jerk. So apparently one of these was a jungler. Oh, you know what? I could... Yeah, I actually set this up. Unblock that. So now you can see the chat there, kind of. So, yeah. Okay. Turn that back off. Yeah, look at me being all fancy now. Okay, so yeah, Nyx was a lone bot. So apparently he was mad that he was the offlaner. Like, if he was trying to be a support, maybe he should have, like, yeah, roll queued, because you can roll queue as supports. But, yeah, one of them, probably the Ursa, because he's the one that he was tormenting the most, was probably a jungle Ursa for some reason. So Nyx got angry and decided to feed and cost everybody the game, and maybe drop down to Guardian. Nyx is guilty. You know what would be a good thing for these? If someone gets guilty and ranked, maybe you only take away like half the MMR from the rest of the players. Because, you know, if somebody was griefing at this point, you know. We have another case file. It's always good when you have another case file. Especially, you know, when one's that easy. It's not even fun. I mean, I still spent 8 minutes talking about it somehow. Because I watched the games. I like watching Dota. I just, you know, have fun, don't like playing it because you get these guys in your games and they all suck. Okay, we're going to start this up. Slark. We have a Dazzle support. He's an Archon. He's marked for feeding. Shadow Fiend. I'm just getting this set up a little early. Oh. Hoodwink. My mind went blank on her Invoker. Yet I recognize the child Invoker. And Clockwork. Just set that up a little early. Hit play here. Go all the way back. See our boy Dazzle here. He's getting hit by Slark. He's getting hit by Clockwork. He's getting hit by Invoker. He dies.
First time.
Night Stalker just walks away because they don't give up. F about Night Stalker. They're like, we're gonna kill this support Dazzle. Support Dazzle's gonna be crying. That's the first kill of the game. It's right at the start of the game. Unfortunately, we don't get the whole video. Dazzle walks up, Clockwork immediately, and it's just they're tri-laning. And Night Stalker is just following and watching along as he dies slowly.
I was under orders.
Both accurate and precise.
Roker TP's top. Finally, there's two. Dazzle's now going safe lane. Well, what? Maybe he's sliding back. Oh, he's coming mid to feed. He is, isn't he? He's coming mid to feed. He dies twice. The second time very stupidly. You know, you already know that they're tri-laning. You haven't seen Invoker. You have to know your mini-maps. You're over 2K. You should be able to see the mini-map. The mini-map's right here. It is one of the most important items in the game. Okay, no, he's coming down here. Okay. Clicking on the Clockwork. Trying to deny. And then he stands there, gets caught by Clark and Slark. And now he's dead. He did kill the courier. This just feels like real bad, stupid play. Maybe he's not a support player and he just, you know, was trying to get... Then don't roll Q. Just, like, force yourself to play carry. Like, pick a carry and tell them, like, you're going to be carry or death. No, I forgot, we can look. Well, he's Archon 2, so he's not that high. Uh, 49% win rate. Anime avatar. That's it. We're gonna look at his recent match. He gets caught again by the Clockwork and a Slark, and he dies.
That's four to roll.
He's just gonna keep getting caught by them and dying. He's not feeding though. He's just, I mean, he's playing stupid. He shouldn't be aggressive. He's expecting probably the Night Stalker to be aggressive, and the Night Stalker does not want to be aggressive. But also he should realize the Night Stalker is gonna... has a minute left before nighttime. Once nighttime hits, the Night Stalker should be aggressive. But you're ruining the Night Stalker's game by just running up and doing this. Okay, here's his recent game. Loss, 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 win, loss, win, loss, 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 win, loss, loss, win, loss, win, loss, 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 loss.
How about that?
Win, win, loss, win, loss, loss, win, loss. Yeah, he's not been doing good. Okay, Troll Warlord and Lion both die. You know why? Because safe lane's super easy right now.
Dyer's mid tower.
Or off lane. I mean, also, they were stupid.
Dyer's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Pugna, does Pugna have a bottle? Yes, okay.
Dazzle's
Dazzle's gonna go feed. Oh no, Night Stalker's gonna feed. No, actually, ooh, they got the Slark. They got the Slark. That's why he doesn't get reported again. Here got reported for the last death. I mean, that was his 4th or 5th death. And actually, he got to kill the Slark. That's always fun. Okay, he's playing, but see, he's also playing a lot less aggressively now. He's standing back and letting the Night Stalker, which is what he should be doing. Where? There. Okay, slow this down a little. Because he's got, well now especially because he's got Shallow Grave, the Night Stalker can play aggressively, and if they go in the Night Stalker, he can use Shadow Wave, and then Shallow Grave, and the Night Stalker can run away like he just did and survive. The issue is Slark is currently level 6. Okay, he's dead. He's getting body blocked by Clockwork. Oh no, he survived. They killed Clockwork. Now, maybe, nope. Okay, Slark's an idiot. Slark ulted. So the tower's not going to see him and not going to attack him, but instead of going on the Dazzle, we're going to back up a little. We're going to look at our boy Slark here. He ults. Okay, well, he didn't have anything, so maybe he just figured he had nothing to do. He's still... Then don't ult. If you're not going to go in they were both low enough you could have just like slapped Night Stalker to death or slapped Dazzle to death. You know he had just used Shallow Grave on himself. Okay. We're gonna look at this. We're gonna see if they're like all chatting. Not him necessarily. The people.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Because so far he's not like. Again, he was playing too aggressively. Like Night Stalker now. Okay, well now it's daytime. But you notice as soon as it turned night, Night Stalker started playing very aggressively, and Dazzle was doing what he needed to do, which was standing back and, you know, saving the Night Stalker when they would go on him. And they got kills. Okay, well, now he might die. Yep, he's dead.
It's killing time.
Bug just shows up. They get a kill. Shadow Fiend. They kill Night Stalker. That's not good. Oh, once again, though, he started playing a little too aggressively. As soon as daytime hit, there is no all chat in the entire game. That is a shock. Also, I watched the video from yesterday. Audio. I can turn this back up. Maybe I can turn it up. I don't know. It's kind of peaking a little now.
Haste.
We'll see. I mean, there's been no fights or anything, and I am still turning into the red, which actually isn't necessarily good, especially because I'm about a foot away from the microphone. And before I was like right up on it. I was like right here. But again, I was doing that mainly because I was talking quiet like this, so I wanted you to be able to hear me. Now I'm talking a little more normal over here because I'm getting more comfortable to my 2 viewers I had yesterday. Actually, the one video was like 4 viewers, and it's like 0.9 hours. I'm like, well, my video was an hour long, so
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
maybe I should split the videos. That was because they sent me an email. I don't look at stats normally. Okay, he was farming jungle, like any good Dazzle should. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Now he's TPing top, which is fine because Shadow Fiend's there. You saw the Clockwork was there. And now he doesn't know what to do. There's 4 of them up top. We might actually do some skipping ahead here. He's going to try to jungle, isn't he? Yep. Going to try. Oh, no, maybe he's trying to stack. Ooh, yeah, he's stacking a camp. Look at that. That's support style. You can farm that camp now. Let Pugna farm that stacked camp for you. Get some free gold from him. Oh yeah, he was wasn't farming. He was over here stacking this camp. I was again looking away. I was saying if he was in the jungle as, you know, hero, his offlaner was dying.
Shadow wave.
Nobody that I dare, but that's
Radiant's
fine.
mid tower could use a hand.
Speed it up.
Dire's mid tower is through the dire structure.
They're dewarding. He's stacking this ancient camp again. I was about to say he was going to take it, but he's got to throw a warlord on his team. Trying to stack it again. Yeah, but what's the issue happening here? Like, the troll's just sitting top. He's not moving. This thing is stacked to hell. Now the enemies are invading the base. Now he's standing up here not doing anything. That's not good, Dazzle. Dazzle.
You know the drill.
Dazzle.
Bounty.
Shadow wave.
Okay, I mean, he moves here to try to, you know, troll. Does something with courier.
Dire's mid tower
Defends mid.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down. Dire's top tower.
Ward's there. That's not necessarily a good ward spot.
Dire might want
They've got a ward over here. I don't know if you guys can't see it, but they have a ward there. That's why it's good, especially if you're going to put the ward on high ground, to put the sentry ward like right about here where it would see the high ground, but also see over here. Alright, we're going to slow this down. Okay, we're going to turn off player's perspective for now. He's hiding in the trees. You know, if you put it here, you might catch the ward that they have here and catch this. Save him. Save him. Well, he lived anyway. See, I guess you didn't need to. And Dazzle heals him. Okay, Stack's still partially there. Troll finishes it off. It looks like they were taking it though. So at least Dazzle got the gold from that. Now he's just following Troll Warlord around. He's level 9. He's, yeah, a bit behind. He's 1 and 7.
I'll take that.
Nothing much going on. Speed it back up. We're taking too long. Really, I should probably try to limit these videos to like 30 minutes.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little help.
Maybe just do 2 at a time. Okay, yep. Dazzle, he's fighting in the tree line. He's doing a lot of nothing though.
Blown to bits.
I mean, he's definitely playing scared now at this point because he's so far behind, but he's also doing a lot of hiding in the, hiding by the tier 3s, hiding in the trees by the tier 2. He's just sitting in base. You could at least be playing around the troll, so if they go on him. Like, follow the troll into the jungle. You don't have any vision there. It'd be better for you to follow him in, and if they go on somebody, you dive and troll. Because right now you guys have no vision. Like, the only vision you have is here. And here. And Dazzle saves Pugna. And Glimmer tapes him. I'm saying Dazzle's trying, he's just not great. They kill Slark. Troll kills Clockwork. Dazzle got silenced, so he couldn't do anything there. Silence again and gets killed. He also went up in the... You don't need to go in melee range, even if you're trying to use Shallow Grave to heal. And like, oh, I need to be between them so he gets the damage. You're not a melee character. You don't go into melee range like that.
I'm not opposed to taking the occasional bounty.
Again, this is one of those things where unless this last reports him like destroying his items and then blocking all tree camps and then running down and defeating.
The Dyer might want to lie in their top tower.
What is he doing?
Hope the Dyer weren't partial to that mid tower.
Why are you up here? Dazzle. Dazzle. You've been drinking? I mean, some of us have been, but you shouldn't be. You're playing Dota. Man, he gets blown up. I will say one of the funnest games of Dota I've ever had was after a TI, I had a lot of drinks. Because they kept acting like the after show was going to be on. Like, oh, stay tuned. The after party will have interviews or whatever. I was like, okay, I'll watch that, but I'm going to drink some. And then I got bored, so I started playing, but I had a lot. And I was in an all-random game as anti-mage. And we won. Because my supports were able to support me properly. So I was able to just do nothing but farm for like 30 minutes. Which was good because I couldn't do much else. Okay, 25k advantage. Man, Dazzle's really moving his mouth. Got the chills or something. I don't see a Crystal Maiden in the game. Trying to build GGs, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Guardian Greaves would, you know, remove the silence.
The Radiant put all roast down quick and clean.
Okay, we're coming up on the report. He's gonna get killed going out here, isn't he? He does have a Glimmer Cape. He could have saved himself. Yep, comes out here, tries to push this lane. They just took Roshan, so you know that they have at least one hero in the area. Also, you just see Slark behind you on the minimap. He was in vision. You have a Shadow Blade? Yeah. So you saw him. The moment you saw him, you should have Glimmer Cape, ran up into the trees to hide, and then try to TP out. But I don't think you listened to that. Okay, and team dies. And guess what? We're almost at the end of the game. This is a 40-minute game. It goes 25 and 11. Nobody else dies the rest of the game. Which means everybody just sits in fountain like they currently are. Yeah. This is not guilty. It's a bad player. We do not guilty bad players. They learn from their experiences. You do not learn if you go to Dota jail. It's why it's a bad idea to send drug addicts to prison, because they don't learn to not be drug addicts in prison. They get drugs still. Also, who cares if they're smoking marijuana? We have a Pugna feeder. Other players in this game may also have. We're gonna let Pugna's sitting in base. It is 11 minutes in the game. This is unranked, so this is very possibly not. Actually, yeah, he's level 6, unless he's been sitting there a while.
Won't last much longer.
Okay, yeah, this is regular unranked. Pugna's coming out.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little help. The Dyer couldn't hang on to that mid tower.
He's sucking off creeps. He's muting the entire team. You like that? It's right before he gets marked here. He goes here, he starts sucking the creeps. Opens up, mute, 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 mute. Gets hit by Witch Doctor. Starts auto-attacking. Forgot to mute somebody. Gets killed. Buys back, starts marching down mid. We might have us another guilty.
About that bottom tower.
Oh, opens it up again.
Dyer's bottom tower's
Maybe they
getting
were
the business.
pinging him. I don't know if they see you see pings, and because I don't remember seeing pings ever, so I don't think we do. So he's coming down, he's zapping, he's sucking. He knows they're right behind him. They're right over here. He's not even looking.
How about that?
Oh, now he's moving to feet. Nope, actually, he's trying. No, he's gonna get out damaged. Bane, Bane. Okay, good job. Say, click the Witch Doctor and kill him. It's actually like he had to hold the puck because I'm sure the puck.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart. Guess what's somebody's Dyer's bottom tower?
He's dead. We're not looking right now. Yeah, Bane finally died. Actually, it took a while for him to die because Puck ran away. I would say the Puck could have maybe silenced
Dyer best
the
do something about
Pugna,
that bottom tower.
which would have just ended the suck right away.
Guess what's happening to Dyer's bottom tower?
I still left that open. But, he's starting to look kind of guilty here.
Dyer's
Teleports
bottom
mid.
tower's getting the business.
Kind of guilty. Just a little
Radiant's
bit.
mid
Like
tower's
one
getting
strike
banged
out of
up.
3. His camera work sucks. Opening the scoreboard
Dire's
again.
top
What's he
tower.
looking at this
You
time?
know the drill.
I am level 6. I am 1 in 6. I have a kill. You don't have a kill, Wraith King. You don't have a kill, Anti-Mage. Does that sound about right? Because I think it is. Now he's okay. He's blocking the creeps camp. Anti-Mage is just standing there too, though. Okay. Oh, he's just following Anti-Mage. I see.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower. Radiant's mid
Yep,
tower.
he's following
could use a
Anti-Mage.
hand.
Okay, he saw the Witch Doctor and moved the camera down there. Opened up the
The Dire
scoreboard.
might want to mine their top tower.
Goes over here where the Anti-Mage is. Anti-Mage, oh, they're waiting for the creep camp to spawn. He stands behind it. I don't know why Anti-Mage stops farming. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Because he's latched onto the Anti-Mage. He didn't actually choose to stand here and take the hits. This is actually Anti-Mage griefing. He may not think so. He's like, well, he's going to take my XP. No, like, who cares about your XP? Your big thing. He's also got
best do something about that
two
bottom
boot
tower.
strategy. Anti-Mage, 0 boots.
That's 4 in a row.
So yeah, Anti-Mage is definitely griefing with him.
Bottom tower's getting the business.
Are one of those... I can't click on them.
Dire just couldn't
They are one of those
save that
boots
bottom
Anti-Mages?
tower.
Or is Anti-Mage actually playing one of these, oh, I gotta get the Battle Fury before I have brown boots games?
Guess
Okay,
what's
he's
happening
clicking on
to Dire's
Pugna. He's
bottom
reporting
tower?
Pugna. Although we don't have a report till way over here. We're gonna speed this up a little.
Dire's bottom tower's getting
Okay,
the
so
business.
Pugna clicking on Anti-Mage like that is griefing. That's, we'll say, strike 2. We are very heavily favored,
Guess what's happening?
marking him as guilty. He goes down here and feeds.
Them Dire buildings are tough as nails for now.
That's not a full strike, though. That's stupid play. There's the difference between stupid play. Okay, he's playing with the scoreboard
The
again.
Dire best do something about that bottom tower. Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower? 6 in a row. How about that? Dire's bottom tower's getting
Well, because he's
the
still
business.
doing something. I mean, this is kind of griefy.
The Dire
Stop clicking
best
on
do
puck.
something about that bottom tower.
Running
Dire
2
gave
boots of
up
speed.
Bottom tower.
Okay, now he's reporting Anti-Mage. He's also muting the entire other team.
Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
This is a game of Dota.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help. Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
And this is a Stockholm game. That's explaining some things. Now he's trying to kill himself, but Underlord ran away.
Curses of the Radiant.
You know, if I'm going to keep doing Overwatch, maybe I need to learn Russian. Okay, he's killing himself to Wraith King. Boom. What the? Why did that start playing?
6 in a row. Dire's top tower. You know the drill.
Okay. He just suicided the Wraith King.
The Dire
That's
might
100% guilty now.
Dire's got one
Like, we
last
are
top
moved
tower.
beyond benefit of the doubt. He did that just to grief. He is griefing.
Dire's top tower's getting
Griefing
beat
and
down.
unranked. 2 boots and a ring of regen.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
I wonder who was mid this game. I feel like it was somebody else.
Bro, how about that? The
And he
Dire
wanted to be mid.
fortified their structures.
And he wound up as supports. So he decided to just disrupt the game and make it as hard as possible for everybody. He's guilty. We're just fast forwarding watching him feed.
Dire's top tower. Dire's top tower. You know the drill.
If he's not even going for the creep waves anymore. Maybe he's gonna go farm jungle. Yeah, he thinks this is gonna save him. He watches them take the top racks. Granted, nobody else is defending either. We're not gonna blame him for not defending. We're gonna blame him for going down here to grief the anti-mage. I mean, again, you should be at least defending. You need to defend racks. You can't afford to just let racks go. That's for the anti-mage, really. But farming the jungle when there's nothing else to do isn't bad for an anti-mage because you're an anti-mage. Like, he's actually not going to do anything at this point in the game. He just got his Battle Fury. He still doesn't even have boots. He could afford boots, but he's griefing now too because the Pugna griefed. So you're both guilty. You both get to wind up in Dota jail together. You get to hate each other together. Pugna's just hiding in base now. Pugna's going to get reported one more time. Pugna dies. He does not buy back. Pugna is guilty. Congratulations, you are the second piece of garbage today. You must be very proud. Your family must be very proud. He didn't chat the whole time though, so he might not. And of course, Cyrillic doesn't necessarily mean Russian. I say Russian just because, you know, laziness. Case number 4. We have a hard support. Wind Ranger, who is a Crusader. Wind Ranger is dead right now, so we'll go back a little bit. We might even look up the game at some points, but first we're going to hit plays. Yeah, Wind Ranger died. We're going to go a little faster because who can see at 1.5? Maybe we're going to pause the game and see if the trees will populate. Oh wait, we're not pausing right here. Okay. So we'll do the Snapfire, Tide Hunter, Queen of Pain, Phantom Assassin, and Windy Ranger. Tide Hunter, really? I would report him. It's an all-lady team and then a stupid-ass Tide Hunter. You could have picked Legion Commander if you wanted the offlane. Yeah, Legion's not good, but if you're gonna go for a, draft, you have to go for it. This game ended 4 hours ago. We have another Stockholm game. It loves giving me Stockholm games. Well, one of the problems with Stockholm games, right, is NA Dota is different from EU Dota. So what in NA Dota, if I see this Wind Ranger go into the jungle and just spend the next 20 minutes jungling at Crusader, it's like, oh, of course the Wind Ranger's jungling. It's NA. All they do is jungle. Doesn't matter what level you're at. Doesn't matter what your position is. Windy, windy, windy. Congratulations, you Crusader 5s. You're almost out of Crusader. A lot of wins. This is like the last loss. This is just, there are no trees yet. Maybe I have to play, right? I probably have to hit play to get them to populate at some point.
Dyer's mid towers having technical
Might also help if I got off the hero. I was hoping and seeing if the trees would populate if I waited long enough, because eventually they will populate. Maybe it's relic. And we have lots of spamming. Oh, wow, I didn't even see that. It was so fast. Wind Ranger. Remember, this is the hard support Wind Ranger. Where is the carry? I'm guessing this is the carry, jungling. I mean, I guess it's 13 minutes, so the carry goes in jungles. So actually, so the Wind Ranger shows up the lane to get farm and levels. Wind Ranger zaps, OD banishes, OD hits Beam Hammer, ults, and then kill. Wow. So OD uses everything to kill the Wind Ranger.
Dire's top tower. You know, Radiant's bottom tower in Dire's structure.
I can tell you that one's not a feed. This dude used everything he had to kill Wind Ranger. The hard support.
You know the drill. 2 down.
This Tinker also looks like he's doing real well. 4-1-1. He's level 13. Yeah, he's kind of destroying. Ursa kind of killing it.
Dire's mid tower won't last much
Wind
longer.
Ranger comes top, gets zapped a bunch. Runs like hell. Doing the no boot build. 2 Sage's Masks.
Radiant's
You're supposed to get your
top
third
tower's in
one.
bad shape.
If you're gonna go for 2, you might as well go for 3. Remember,
Radiant's
3's
top
the OP
tower's
build
hurting.
on intelligent heroes.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
I better not fall off.
Look at this. What is this? Phantom Assassin has 0 Wraith bans. Tinker has a blink rooted trap. Yeah, we're not even gonna look at that. Ursa doing okay. Wendy's half dead. Went top. Earthshaker's not gonna die, but it's close. Wind Ranger doesn't know what to do at this point in the game. Wind Ranger's like, I'm too low level to do anything.
Dire's mid tower.
My hero's not doing anything. It's all your faults.
Regeneration.
Guessing. No, OD's on the map. I would say guessing OD just pops out of the jungle and kills her.
Taking hits. Radiant's top tower's hurting.
I mean, Wind Ranger's actually trying to push the lane out some.
Trouble brewing.
Wow, so Wind Ranger gets marked for feeding for getting the kill there.
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days.
6 of 4. You're not okay.
Radiant's mid tower
Yeah,
could use a hand.
like that report came when Wind Ranger killed. Like, especially a Crusader. Stop with the, oh, they're gonna steal my kill. Oh, don't.
Radiant's
I've
top
seen this
tower's
too
hurting.
in these games
Have fun trying
sometimes,
to bust down
where someone you'll
radiant
see start
structures now.
raging immediately after the supports kills the ranged creep. Like early on, when Ranger's dead.
That's 4 in a row.
No way. Oh wow. Well,
Radiant's
Ursa's
bottom
coming.
tower Somebody's on the side.
Earthshaker got her. Okay. And actually, Ursa got her, but you know. And then the Snapfire tips the Wind Ranger. The Wind Ranger goes into the jungle. Actually saves Tidehunter. Tidehunter would have probably went in there and gotten killed. And you're gonna be like, hard
Radiant's
support,
bottom
you
tower
suck.
ain't a pretty sight right now.
Hi. That's
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
3, 7, and 4. So yeah, like the Snapfire's doing terribly.
The Radiant got one last top tower.
The Wind Ranger looks like they might have picked Wind Ranger to try to transition into a carry role. You know, a lot of times at low level, you'll see that. People who get hard support or supports.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's
And I bet the
bottom tower.
Snapfire's probably the same way.
5 in a row.
You pick a character that you know later game or even mid game, you could try to transition into a carry role. So when your team starts dying too much, you can be like, hey, I have to build carry. Windrunner's now, Wind Ranger is now muting the rest of the team. It's taking way too long to mute them. And now we're going back to base with full health.
Illusion.
They're basically full mana.
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days.
You guys just sit in base now.
7 in a row. Radiant's mid tower.
Tidehunter's just sitting in base too. Now Snapfire's just sitting in base. Okay, Tidehunter's TP. These two might be arguing back and forth.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Gold and sweet.
Radiant's mid tower ain't doing so good.
Okay, now Wind Ranger's moving. Gets a stun on Tinker. Tinker's level 20. You're not gonna kill Tinker at level 9.
Bottom tower ain't a pretty sight.
Tinker's level 20. Yeah, somebody turned the rest of the team on Wind Ranger. I'm gonna guess it's the Snapfire, because the Snapfire thought they were playing bad, so started blaming somebody else. Because you always see that in Dota.
Won't be coming back.
When somebody doesn't want the blame to turn to them, they'll be the first person to blame somebody else. They'll be like, well, the hard support's causing the problem, not me, the support. The hard support hasn't bought any wards, which honestly the hard support hasn't bought any wards. But there's also 7 wards and 1 ward stuck. And again, this is essentially wards.
How about that?
Okay, that's a little bit of feedy.
Radiant's top tower is taking hits. How about that?
They did go on Wind Ranger a little fast, but you saw those moving, you could have ran.
Somebody's on a roll.
And then the Tide Hunter tips the Wind Ranger. So the whole team is trying to tilt the Wind Ranger. Can't tell. Wind Ranger keeps doing this, that's a guilty. It's just I'm hoping the rest of the team gets reported and gets a guilty. Probably not, unless the Wind Ranger did it. Okay, teleports.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Tried to hide in the trees, but there's a
How
Tinker.
about that? Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Phantom Assassin dies. The entire rest of the team dies.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
Wind Ranger is
Radiant's
trying.
top tower's taking hits.
Actually, somebody should pick up that chipped vest because it would help against the Tinker.
Radiant's
Not a
bottom
lot, but a
tower
little.
ain't a pretty sight right now. Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower. The Radiant lost the top tower. Radiant's mid tower could use a
That might be
hand.
what all these all chat things are.
Guess that's 10 in a row.
It's only 24 minutes. There's
Radiant's
a lot of
mid
talking,
tower's
and then the
getting
Wind
banged
Ranger
up.
is responding to.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Whoa, what was that?
Radiant's
Okay,
bottom
40
tower
minutes.
seen better days.
I actually took the Aegis. Plants the D ward there. I don't know why you did both. Whatever. Might just be Crusader play where you don't understand that you could place it in the middle. Hits the stun on the Ursa.
That's 4 in a row.
Queen of Pain dies.
Alright, carry on. Radiant's mid tower could use a Radiant structures must have
I mean, this game
Radiant's mid towers get
is basically over.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a
Just like
pretty
Tinker's
sight.
23, Ursa's 20.
There goes
Queen of Pain is
Radiant's
just going to
bottom
melt
tower.
them. Doesn't matter how much
Radiant's
farm you
mid
have.
tower's
Doesn't matter
coming
if you're 10, 9, and 2 at this point.
apart. Radiant's mid tower could use a hand. Radiant's mid tower's getting the what for?
Wind Ranger D wards. Ursa jumps in and just murders her. Like nothing you can do there. Meanwhile, Phantom Assassin's farming. But again, Phantom Assassin's going to farm again. Phantom Assassin's doing the smart thing there. Maybe you could have used your
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
blur a little earlier.
6 in a row. How about that? Radiant's bottom tower's
Attempting to
seen better
defend.
days.
Ursa's just fat as hell, and he's got a blink. Like I said, Phantom Assassin was actually kind of doing the right thing. You guys aren't. You could do your best to defend, and if they were actually pushing and taking the tower, you TP back, but you push the lane out, you farm the jungle. So the only problem is you use blur a little earlier so you can push another lane out. Dota players, especially a Crusader, are very stupid. So if they don't see you pushing the lane out, they won't think you're pushing the lane out. Also, good job on killing the Ursa. Why are you muting people again?
Radiant's top tower's in bad
Like,
shape.
you've already muted them. Unless you're unmuting them because you're like, maybe they won't say anything bad now. No, you don't unmute. Once you mute, you never unmute.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a sight right now.
Okay, on the Phantom Assassin. Yeah, you maybe push one lane out without blur, then you blur and you push another lane out, another wave out. Because
Smart money.
if they don't see you in wave, especially at this level of Dota, they probably won't even think you're there. If they don't see you, you don't exist.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Wind Ranger leaves base, which results in Wind Ranger immediately getting killed, and you're remuting everybody. Running out, trying to defend the mid racks. I mean, Wind Ranger's trying to do something. At this point, when the game's this close to over, 37k gold disadvantage. Why are you clicking the mute and unmute again? Stop it. You did it again. Stop worrying about what they say about you. Like, the Phantom Assassin's not even trying to go. Just throwing daggers and running away. Rain of Step, fire, tips the Wind Ranger. Yeah, they're all like, we're reporting you, Wind Ranger.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
I mean, there's some dumb stuff like building the Maelstrom. You do have the wards at this point. I don't think you have to plan on using them.
Mid tower's coming apart. Radiant's mid tower ain't doing so good. Dire's bottom tower's getting the business. Radiant's ancient is under pressure.
But Maelstrom is, yeah, you built carry.
Happening to Dire's bottom tower. That's where Radiant's ancient is taking a beating.
Died again. This is not guilty. This is just, again, bad play. Lots of bad play. And not knowing your item builds. And this isn't necessarily even I'm going to build carry. This is I'm going to build what the game tells me to. Because the game might be saying this is the build on Wind Ranger. Even though it's not currently, but those things don't update in forever. Number 5. I almost got an hour again. Those are hard though, because like the Wind Ranger is not doing anything, but you have to watch because they might start griefing at some points. "15 minutes of the game, 17 and 13. We have a Wraith King feeding in unranked Dota. He is level 8, so I'm guessing this is not a... Yep, this is just a regular game. He's trying to make people kneel. He might not actually be... Can I actually see his hero? Where is he? Free camera. Where is this? Observer and Sentry Wards. Where? Like, it's showing him. Is he not spawned in yet? That might be a weird thing where he's not showing because... Like, it was still on... Yeah, okay, there she is. Yeah, so he does not have the Arcana. Still gets to make him kneel because I have the Arcana. Player perspective, we play, we go.
Tower's getting beat
We
down.
can even pull the combos right now. Oh, that page just closed. Earth.
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
Rubik. Tide.
Dire's top tower's getting beat
He died.
down.
Before his report. He's low. He's getting chased by Invoker. He's getting chased by Rubik. He's getting chased by Crystal Maiden. He's under tower. Nobody gives an F. They're all in the dire triangle. Two of them just kind of hanging out mid.
Radiant's mid tower's coming
This one looks
apart.
like
Dire's
they're
lost the
farming.
top
Hoodwink's
tower.
farming the small camp. Troll was farming
The
maybe the
Dire best do
entrance and the
something
big
about that
camp.
bottom
None of
tower.
them know what to do. They're all
Radiant's
just
mid
standing
tower's
there.
getting banged up.
You can find this game with just 3 heroes.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business. Dire just couldn't save that bottom tower.
Nope. Nope.
Dyer's top tower's getting beat down.
Nope. Okay, we can't. It's good to know. And Invoker. It's interesting that there were so many games. Like, this game wasn't even showing up on the first page.
5 in a row. 6
Great King's back jungling.
2 down.
Ursa shows up. He stuns Ursa. Ursa's level 12. Wow, there are actually multiple.
The Dyer might want to mine the top tower.
Multiple games with this team.
Dyer's top tower. You know the drill.
Is this the right one? Racing there. Yeah, okay.
Guess what's happening to Dyer's
He
bottom
died.
tower?
I wasn't even paying attention. Is that where the report comes in? Oh yeah, 'cause yeah, like, that's stupid. Yeah, it might be stupid. We don't know. He's looking here, like, he goes, decides to farm here. He sees Crystal Maiden above him running. He sees the Invoker up there. He sees them running his way, and he's still farming.
Dyer's top tower. You know the drill. Dyer's bottom tower's getting the business. Dyer's top tower's getting beat down.
Somebody speaks
Dyer's
English.
top
Only
tower.
one of them,
You know the drill.
the Invoker.
The Dyer might want to mine their top tower. Dyer's lost the top tower.
This is where I feel bad for Wraith King. He is stuck in the middle between two.
Dyer's top tower's getting beat down.
Well, he's looking to feed stuff. He's got the wards. He's looking for heroes. Is he going to place the wards down? Yep. Takes the wards out of his pockets. Gives them away. He's guilty. Like I said, I feel bad for him at first. Because he's stuck between two-man parties. Now, it is unranked. So you're going to get more parties in unranked. I actually kind of feel like playing Dota now. Just unranked Dota. Nothing to do. He's digging up. He gave away the wards though, so he's guilty. He gave away the wards, so he's guilty. He's marching down mid. He's looking to feed. Yep. Guilty right there.
Dyer's courier didn't make it. Roche had it coming.
Let's just speed it up. Everybody else is gonna die too. I mean, there's also just the issue of they're just so far behind. Once again, never be far behind.
Can't do nothing about Dyer's structures right now.
Everything's
Couldn't hang
spicy.
on to that mid tower.
Buys more wards to feed.
Guess what's happening to Dyer's bottom tower?
Because he just handed the wards off last time.
The Dyer
What he did was he just threw them out of his pocket as quick as he could. Yep, places the wards down, they pick it up.
Dyer's mid tower.
He gets killed because he's not doing anything. Here he comes again.
Use the Dyer.
Places more. They deny. It's funny that he's not destroying his items though. He's like feeding wards, but he's not destroying his items.
9 in a row. How about that? The Dyer's ancient.
And again, feeding wards is the same, and feeding yourself as he was doing earlier. Just marching down and sitting. That's guilty. You were guilty. I think that's 3 and 2 for the day. You know, I mean, more guilty people than not guilty people. That's not necessarily good, but it's not terrible. At least there were 2 people who weren't guilty. Just stupid. That's it for the day. We have done all of ours. Let's click here. Oops. It said 3. I thought, okay, well, did we... I guess I took it. I never play, and I'm the only player, and yet we're still somehow in the 7th percentile. One player, I guess I do have 4,500 points, but one player at the guild And we're bronze tier 7th percentile. Okay, I guess I have 14,000. Since last week, I've lost a 0.1%. 100 percentile at the top. But still, I would think that would be way down here. I never play. Oh, somebody gained 6%. Okay, well that's it for Overwatch cases. We've sent some more people to Dota jail. Hopefully they won't get out for a long, long time. And maybe when they do, they'll have learned something. Like, don't feed. Don't grief. Don't plant wards in your jungle blocking your camps. Don't give your wards to the enemies. Don't do stupid things just because the other people on your team are doing stupid things. Don't get all ragey because somebody started raging against you. So until tomorrow, those were Overwatch. Those are the cases.